Joshua chapter 19. And the second lot came forth to Simeon, even for the tribe of children of Simeon, according to their families, and their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Judah. And they had in their inheritance Beersheba, and Sheba, and Molada, and Hazar Joal, and Bela, and Azim, and Elotalad, and Eltolad, and Bethul, and Orma, and Zeklag, and Beth Markaboth, and Hazar Zuzah, and Beth Lebaoth, and Jarwen, 13 cities and their villages, Ain, Rimmon, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages, and all the villages that were round about these cities to Belath-bear, Ramath of the south. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families. Out of the portion of the children of Judah was inheritance of the children of Simeon, for the part of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore the children of Simeon had their inheritance within the inheritance of them. And the third lot came up of the children of Zebulun according to their families. And the border of their inheritance was unto Sarid. And their border went up toward the sea, and Marlah, and reached to Dabasheth, and reached to the river that is before Jokneam, and turned from Sarid eastward toward the sun rising on the border of Chislot-Tabor, and then goeth out to Deberath, and goeth up to Japhia, and from thence passeth on along on the east to Getapeher, to Ethakazin, and goeth out to Remometh-Thuar, to Nea. And the border compasseth it on the north side to Hanaton, and the outgoings thereof are in the valley of Jephthahel, and Katath, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Idala, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun, according to their families, these cities with their villages. And the fourth lot came out to Issachar, for the children of Issachar, according to their families. And their border was toward Jezreel, and Chizoloth, and Shunem, and Haphraim, and Shihon, and Anaharath, and Rabbith, and Kishion, and Abiz, and Remeth, and Enganim, and Ehadah, and Bethpazez, and the coast reacheth to Tabor, and Shahazimah, and Bethshemesh, and the outgoings of their border were at Jordan, 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of children of Issachar, according to their families, the cities and their villages. And the fifth lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families. And their border was Salcath, and Ali, and Bethan, and Ashap, and Alamelech, and Amad, and Meshael, and reached to Carmel westward, and to Sheor Lebnath, and turned toward the sun rising to Beth Dagon, and reached to Zebulun, and to the valley of Jephthahel toward the north side of Bethemech, and Neiel, and goeth out to Kabul on the left hand, and Hebron, and Rehob, and Hammon, and Kenah, even unto great Zidon. And then the coast turneth to Ramah, and to the strong city Tyre, and the coast turneth to Hosa, and the outgoings thereof are at the sea from the coast to Ashib, Umah also, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of children of Asher, according to their families, these cities with their villages. The sixth lot came out to the children of Naphtali, even for the children of Naphtali according to their families. And their coast was from Heleph, from Alon to Zanim, and Adami, Nekeb, and Jabneel, and to Lakum, and the outgoings thereof were at Jordan. And then the coast turneth westward to Aznoth Tabor, and goeth out from thence to Hukok, and reacheth to Zebulun on the south side, and reacheth to Asher on the west side, and to Judah upon Jordan toward the sunrising. And the fenced cities are Ziddim, Zer, and Hamath, Rakath, and Genereth, and Adamah, and Ramah, and Azor, and Kadesh, and Edrei, and Hen Azor, and Iron, and Migdalel, Horem, and Bethanath, and Bethshemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities and their villages. And the seventh lot came out of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families. And the coast of their inheritance was Zorah, and Eshtaol, and Ereshmesh, and Shalabim, and Ajalon, and Jetlah, and Elon, and Timanatha, and Ekron, and Eltekeh, and Gebethon, and Bela, and Jehud, and Bener Berak, and Gath-Rimmon, and Merjarkon, and Rokon, with a border before Jappol. And the coast of the children of Dan went out too little for them. Therefore the children of Dan went up to fight against Leshem, and took it, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and dwelt therein, and called Leshem Dan, after the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, these cities with their villages. When they had made an end of dividing the land for inheritance by their coast, the children of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua, the son of Nun, among them. According to the word of the Lord, they gave him the city which he asked, even Timnath-serah in Mount Ephraim, and he built the city, and dwelt therein. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel, divided for an inheritance by lot in Shiloh before the Lord, and the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. So they made an end of dividing the country.